Ain't no way this girl still sitting in the car. 45 minutes out there alive, 30 minutes out there alive. So you think this girl just sitting outside? You think she just sitting outside in the car?
You saying she finna be outside her car waiting on us to pull up?
That's what I'm saying.
This girl got shot outside her.
Outside the car. And it went that many shots a night. That shit was up close, nigga, personal, nigga. Somebody made that girl come back outside, man. Stop playing with me like y'all dumb.
This is Mia Nixon, a 21-year-old hairstylist from Alabama. In a tragic twist, Mia's life was stolen in the blink of an eye, a senseless act that would leave her family devastated and searching for answers. On January 10th, 2024, Mia was seen in a dramatic argument captured on a Facebook Live video, broadcasted live for all to see. But that Facebook Live argument would be the last broadcast from Mia. Just a few moments later, Mia would be found shot and killed in the driveway of her own home in the 800 block of Greencrest Turn in the Crestwood neighborhood of Birmingham, Alabama. The Birmingham Police Department had received the tragic 911 call, but what was more chilling was her killer was nowhere to be found.
Just like the police come get you for robberies and everything else. Don't y'all think they would have came and got me? Don't y'all think they would have got these phones and seen my location and seen where I was? Them folks just surrounded the projects and got my homeboy, nigga. Why the fuck they ain't showing my picture? Saying where he at? Nigga, the police just surrounded us.
That was until investigators stumbled upon the Facebook Live video and found something unsettling. But before we get to the unsettling Facebook Live video that her family believes shows her killer, let me take you back to how this all began. Mia Chardell Nixon was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama, a city known for its rich cultural history and tight-knit community. Surrounded by family and friends who admired her kind heart and bright personality, Mia became a beloved figure in her neighborhood. Her radiant smile and unshakable spirit made her a beacon of positivity to everyone she encountered. But Mia was determined to carve out a successful future for herself. From a young age, she found her passion in beauty and fashion, particularly in the hair and nail industry. Her natural talent and creativity quickly set her apart. By the age of 21, Mia had already established herself as a rising star in the local beauty scene, admired for her skill and ability to make others feel confident and beautiful.
Here I am, all packed up, ready to go. Yeah, boom. So here go Irene to Mia. She was getting her hair done too because it was her birthday, so she had the real pepper experience. So yeah, here I go.
She was known for her dedication to making every person who sat in her chair feel like they were her top priority. As Mia's reputation grew, so did her client base, and she began to build a loyal following who admired not just her talent, but her warm, welcoming nature. It was clear that Mia was on the path to something great. Her ambition inspired many around her. Beyond her work, Mia always aimed to lift others up, offering a listening ear, advice, and encouragement whenever it was needed. She was the kind of person who believed in the power of community, and her friends and family often described her as someone who would go out of her way to help others, regardless of her own struggles. She was known for her generosity and for being the first to volunteer for causes that meant something to her. However, Mia's life wasn't without its challenges. In December 2022, Mia was caught in the crossfire of a random shooting that left her injured. While sitting at a red light, a bullet struck Mia in the head, causing permanent damage to her right ear and eye. The terrifying moment when she heard the bullets flying through her car and the pain of being struck were etched into her memory. In a Facebook post on December 2nd, 2023, Mia bravely recounted the traumatic experience, sharing how one of the bullets hit her, resulting in the loss of hearing in her right ear and vision in her right eye. But what was even more remarkable than the shooting itself was Mia's resilience. She didn't let this traumatic event define her. Instead, she viewed her recovery as a testament to her strength, crediting her survival to divine intervention.
Okay, this is story time about how I got over there. So I was talking to this boy. We was talking for like a couple months over there. So he used to always be in my car, like ride around in my car. We used to always be together, riding around, stuff like that. So, this day, he told me to follow this dude so he can buy some pills. So we followed the dude about the pills, da this and that, so we get done buying the pills. It's me, him, and his homeboy in the car. So soon as we get to the red light, we was at the red light, all we had to do was just turn around and boom, you at the red light from where we was. So we get to the red light. He trying to put the location in my phone so we can go to where we was finna go. So it was but me, I didn't think that they was like at us, because while they were driving up, so when they were far back, it just sounded like it was somewhere else. So when the bullets started coming through the car, that's when when the bullets started coming through the car, I hit the gas, but one of the bullets hit me. It went from the back of my head through my ear and across my face. So that, I heard a loud pop, and then the ringing that you hear in your ear, that's what I heard. My ear just started ringing real loud, and I just blacked out. So once I blacked out, I crashed into a tree. So when I hit the tree, I went like this, that's what woke, kind of let me come back to country. So I woke up, and instantly I just opened the door, and then his homeboy that was in the back seat, he jumped out, and I got out, but I instantly fell to the ground. And he was like, "Mia, get up," and I couldn't get up. I don't know how long I was on the ground. I just was unconscious.
She chose not to wallow in the aftermath, but to use her experience to uplift others, continuing to pursue her passions with determination and a positive mindset. Despite the severe physical and emotional toll of the shooting, Mia never let it stop her from living life to the fullest. Her ability to rise above adversity became her greatest asset. She continued to share her journey online, inspiring others with her story of survival and strength.
So this part 2, they put me on where they put me in the ambulance, so they put me on the bed, put me in the ambulance, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just asking them the whole time, am I gonna die? Am I gonna be okay? Please just tell me, am I gonna die? I was like, am I gonna be okay? So this, I was so swole, so the pressure from everything was just making me so sleepy. So I'm telling myself, I'm like, you can't go to sleep, you gotta stay up. I'm like, you gotta stay up, because I know once you go to sleep, that means you're dying. Once you feel sleepy, that means you're dying. So I'm like, I just gotta stay up. So they finally rolled me in the hospital, and I just remember a warm blanket coming over me, because they had cut all my clothes off, and I was just completely nude. So they rolled me in there, and then they just put a blanket over me. So that's when I'm just going in and out of consciousness. They doing my chest like this. They just doing my chest like this. So once they started doing it, I instantly just came to my senses, hell no, you gotta get this shit together. I'm trying to just breathe right and just do everything right so I can stay woke and stay alert.
She reminded everyone that no matter what challenges life threw at you, with faith and resilience, you could continue to push forward. But despite her fierce determination and optimism, something darker was lurking in her future, and what happened next was only the beginning. In October 2023, Mia faced a significant setback when she was arrested on charges of drug trafficking. The situation was a shock to everyone who knew her, as it seemed out of character for a woman who had worked so hard to build a future for herself and her family. She was released on a $40,000 bond, but this legal battle threatened to derail her progress. Despite the weight of the charges and the uncertainty surrounding her case, Mia remained resolute. Throughout the ordeal, Mia's supporters, including her family, friends, and clients, rallied behind her. Many knew that the woman they admired for her resilience, talent, and loving heart was not someone who would let one mistake define her life. Even with the legal battle looming, Mia's passion for beauty, her work as a stylist, and her entrepreneurial spirit remained unshaken. But what happened after that was something no legal battle could have saved her from. On January 10, 2024, Mia was involved in an argument with a man nicknamed Youngstar, who was in her car at the time. This altercation, which was broadcasted live on Facebook, was witnessed by several viewers. The details of the argument are not fully clear, but it appears that things escalated quickly.
God, we just on live talking. If you seen the live, you know that that's serious. About you got some messages. Lil Jay called me after on new. Bro, before they even hit the internet, Lil Jay called me on my mama. Lil Jay called me talking about the girl. So you feel me? We like, you see we in the house, you feel me? Don't go to bed, leave from all the way out there and go all the way to the east side. You feel me? That fast. That fast.
Chill a person, come back. In 30 minutes.
It be just normal.
In 30 minutes. That's what the
Keep playing with. They ain't nothing on no true yet. Talking about the A. Never said we was in Atlanta. They in the A for now all of a sudden.
like
That fast. That fast. And the police come get you for robberies and everything else. Don't y'all think they would have came and got me? Don't y'all think they would have got these phones and seen my location and seen where I was? Them folks just surrounded the projects and got my home. Ain't showing my picture. Saying where he at. Police just surrounded us. Talking about, stop playing me. On God, on that lane store, you see the girl had all type of on, and I ain't even finna talk about her on Newcomb, ain't. I ain't finna say nothing else about her, but it's other going on with that little situation. Stop playing with me like that. Ain't no way this girl still in the car. 45 minutes out there alive, 30 minutes out there alive. So you think this girl just sitting outside? You think she just sitting outside in the car?
You saying she finna be outside her car waiting on us to pull up?
That's what I'm saying.
This girl got shot outside her shit.
Outside the car. And it went that many shots tonight. That's what's up close, real personal. Somebody made that girl come back outside, man. Stop playing me like y'all dumb. I don't know. That girl had a champion out. Stop playing on me. Do nothing to that girl. I don't even know what this girl staying. Stupid talking on that. You just make it.
Less than 30 minutes after the Facebook live stream ended, Mia's life came to a tragic and untimely end. The Birmingham Police Department received a call about the gunfire that night. When the police arrived at the scene, they found Mia's lifeless body in her driveway. She had been shot and killed outside of her own home in the Crestwood neighborhood of Birmingham, Alabama.
Breaking overnight in Birmingham, a woman found dead on her.
This happened in the Crestwood community about 1:45 this morning. Birmingham police say they found a 21-year-old named Mia Nixon dead in a driveway. Investigators say that she had been shot. Now, right now, there's no one in custody. Officer Truman Fitzgerald, though, told WBRC what they know so far.
According to police reports, the shooting occurred in the 800 block of Greencrest Turn. The police began an investigation into the crime immediately.
We believe she was at the residence when someone came here to the 800 block of Greencrest Turn and shot. And as you can hear behind us, families upset. They just lost their loved one.
Despite the limited physical evidence at the scene, investigators were able to piece together some of the details surrounding the incident, including Mia's live-streamed argument just before her death. While there were no direct witnesses to the shooting itself, the information surrounding the dispute provided some clues about the events leading up to the tragedy. Birmingham police quickly determined that Mia's murder was not random, and they believe she was specifically targeted. However, at the time of the investigation, there were no immediate leads or suspects, leaving Mia's family, friends, and the community in shock. Remember the young man, Youngstar, who Mia was in an argument with in her vehicle? He would later take to Facebook to address the situation, but he publicly denied any involvement in Mia's tragic death. In a series of posts, he emphasized that although he had been with Mia earlier, he had no knowledge of what happened to her afterward. Not only that, he seemed to attempt to shift the blame, trying to pin the responsibility for her death on someone else entirely.
Nobody never said they was in no A, no none of that. I was just on live down here. If I did it, them phones gon' ping. I got 3 phones tell my direct location, where I was, where. Y'all know how the police play. If I somebody, they'll want these phones on all that. Stop playing with me, I ain't no rookie to this. Oh, did, boy. How the girl still outside 45 minutes late, gonna be still sitting outside for front of messages. See what the girl saying, ask her what they doing. Man, somebody called that girl outside. She got all that, put my name in it.
Youngstar went ahead to say that if he was involved in anything serious like a robbery, the police would have already shown up at your door. He insisted that if they tracked his phone, they would have seen exactly where he was. He went on to say that he couldn't understand how anyone could think Mia was sitting outside her car for 45 minutes before being shot. He stressed that the situation wasn't what people were making it out to be, explaining that she had been forced back outside before the shooting happened.
If I did it, them phones gon' ping. Nigga, I got 3 phones, nigga. I got 3 phones. Them all gonna tell my direct location, where I was, what time, all that shit, nigga. Nigga, y'all know how the police play. If I kill somebody, nigga, they'll be on my trail, nigga. They'll want these phones, nigga. They'll want all that. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Stop playing with me. I ain't no rookie to this shit, boy. Just like the police come get you for robberies and everything else. Don't y'all think they would've came and got me? Don't y'all think they would've got these phones and seen my location and seen where I was? Them folks just surrounded the projects and got my homeboy, nigga. Why the fuck they ain't showing my picture? Saying where he at? Nigga, the police just surrounded us. Ain't no way this girl still in the car. 45 minutes after a lie, 30 minutes after a lie. So you think this girl just sitting outside? You think she just sitting outside in the car?
You saying she finna be outside her car waiting on us to pull up?
That's what I'm saying.
This girl got shot outside her car.
Outside the car. And it went that many shots a night. That shit was up close, nigga, personal, nigga. Somebody made that girl come back outside, man. Stop playing me like y'all dumb.
But many people didn't believe he had no hand on Mia's death. In several Facebook posts, they came out to call him out for trying to pin it on someone else.
You the one was arguing with the girl, you trying to throw it on somebody else. You the one was mad about those sis. Well, yeah, man. But I ain't said a fact. It's several facts. Which one of your homeboys she set up? Cause we already know that's you on them fake pages talking about what somebody set up. But y'all ain't set none of y'all set up. Then, now I'm finna throw a real quote. Hey, Petey, do you know Youngster the Dunn said y'all did this, boy? Do you know Youngster the Dunn is going around Birmingham telling people y'all can't wait from Arkadelphia to Crestwood to do shit like that? Told you, bro, it's apparent with them, bro. When them commit crimes, them go to throwing it on everybody else. It's them same group, and every time when them, it's rarely when they strike, but when they do strike, y'all don't see it. It's always somebody else did it.
Young Star's attempt to divert suspicion only raised more questions, as it was clear that his involvement in the events leading up to her death was far more complicated than he let on.
Y'all know if somebody did some shit or not. The nigga, I would've deactivated all that. What the fuck you talking about? Talking about trying to put it on somebody else. I ain't trying to put it on shit. On blood, nigga. Y'all niggas just need to stop trying to put it on me. The fuck?
Despite his claims, many who knew Mia were skeptical of his version of events. The circumstances surrounding her death remained murky, and his response seemed to only add to the mystery. The investigation into Mia's death faced several hurdles from the outset. Detective Truman Fitzgerald, who led the case, emphasized the difficulty of gathering physical evidence and witness testimonies, as the incident occurred late at night with few people around to see what happened. Still, the police were not backing down. The details of the Facebook Live argument remained a focal point in the investigation, and authorities hoped that further analysis of the video might reveal more about the suspect and the events leading up to the shooting. In addition to pursuing physical leads, the Birmingham Police Department actively sought information from the public, urging anyone who knew something about the shooting to come forward.
Also new now at 5, Birmingham Police asking for your help to find whoever shot and killed this young woman, Mia Nixon, back in January. Investigators say her family is hurting and pushing for justice in her case.
Our Tristan Rupert is live at 5 and on your side, talking with investigators about this case. Tristan, what can you tell us?
Police believe Mia Nixon was targeted, actually, and they say community help could be critical in them solving this case. I spoke with Birmingham police officer Truman Fitzgerald earlier today. He says detectives have looked into every single lead they could really concerning this case, and that a tip from the community could be critical in really cracking it wide open. Now, Officer Fitzgerald says Nixon was beloved, talented, and really excelling in the hair and nail field. He says Birmingham police won't stop searching for the person responsible for her death, and stresses no matter the information, you need to come forward if you know something.
Nothing's too small. We know the streets are talking. We know Mia was extremely popular, but our detectives need that information. So anything you have, please call that into Crime Stoppers.
The community was a vital piece of the puzzle, and authorities knew that local involvement could make all the difference in solving this case. A $5,000 reward was even offered for information leading to an arrest of the person responsible.
Remember, Crime Stoppers is a fully anonymous process. No matter what your information is, they never know your identity. And if you do provide information that leads to an arrest in this case, you could be eligible for a $5,000 reward.
Little did they know, the killer was closer than they imagined. On February 24, 2025, after several months of investigation, detectives identified 22-year-old Damian McDaniel from Fairfield, Alabama.
Do the same thing to you, so why not do it to them? Why show them compassion when they ain't gonna show your folks no compassion?
Naquan Lawler and Damian McDaniel, the suspect charged in the 5 Points South mass shooting.
For what? They ain't gonna spare me. Yeah, wait. When if their son end up dead and they come to court, they ain't gonna spare me in the courtroom. Hey, I know it.
The same young man who had been in an argument with Mia the night she was killed, Youngstar, as her killer. The arrest warrant charged Damian with intentional murder, one of the most serious offenses under Alabama law. This critical development marks a significant turning point in the case, bringing Nixon's family closer to obtaining justice for their tragic loss. With the issuance of the warrant, Damian is now facing the full weight of the law, and the community can take solace in knowing that the legal process is moving forward. Already in custody under unrelated charges, Damian remains in the custody of the Alabama Department of Corrections with no possibility of bond. This ensures that he will not be released while awaiting trial, sending a clear message about the severity of the charges against him. This decision also ensures public safety as the authorities continue to build the case against him. However, Mia Nixon was not Damian's first victim. His criminal actions stretch far beyond this tragic case, as he has also been formally charged in the shooting deaths of Jordan Melton and UPS employee Anthony Love Jr. The scope of the charges against Damian spans multiple horrific incidents, painting a chilling picture of a man with a violent history. In July 2023, Jordan Melton and fellow firefighter Jamal Jones were shot while on duty at Station 9. Both men were rushed to the hospital, with Jamal ultimately surviving the attack. However, Jordan tragically succumbed to his injuries 5 days later. The attack was described as likely targeted, mirroring the brutal nature of Mia Nixon's death. This was not a random act, but rather one that had been planned with cold, calculated intent. Anthony Love Jr., another victim, was shot while walking to his car after finishing work. His death, too, was a senseless act of violence. In connection with Anthony's murder, another suspect, Charles Nance of Pinson, has been charged with capital murder, further complicating the case and raising the stakes for the investigation. Interim Birmingham Police Chief Michael Pickett revealed that Damian may be connected to several other unsolved homicides, many of which are believed to involve murder-for-hire schemes. These cases are still under investigation, with detectives carefully combing through evidence and working tirelessly to uncover the full extent of Damian's alleged involvement. The complexity of these cases requires meticulous work, and the authorities are committed to seeing each one through to its conclusion. The Birmingham Police Department, alongside the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office, has reassured the public of their ongoing commitment to solving these homicide cases. While some of these investigations may take time, the department's dedication to bringing perpetrators to justice remains steadfast. Every effort is being made to hold those responsible accountable, no matter how long it takes. For Nixon's loved ones, the arrest warrant brings a sense of relief after more than a year of unanswered questions and waiting. Though the pain of her loss still lingers, the warrant represents a pivotal step forward in the pursuit of justice. It brings hope that the person responsible for her death will be held accountable for their actions, and that the healing process can begin, even as they continue to mourn her tragic loss. Mia's death has devastated her family and the community in Birmingham. Her mother, in particular, has been a vocal advocate for justice. She described Mia as a bright light in their lives, a talented young woman who had so much potential. The community has rallied around Mia's family, with many expressing their support and anger over the senseless violence that took her life. Friends and family members have spoken about Mia's dedication to her craft, her resilience, and her kindness. She was known not only for her skills as a stylist, but for her ability to make people feel good about themselves. Mia's life was about helping others, and her untimely death has left a hole in the hearts of those who knew her. The community has also become a driving force in pushing for justice, urging anyone with information to come forward. The case has sparked a broader conversation about violence in the city and the importance of holding those responsible accountable. Mia's funeral was a somber occasion that brought together her family, friends, and community members. Her family honored her memory and paid tribute to her life by celebrating the impact she had on those around her. Mia's mother, along with other loved ones, has publicly shared their grief and called for justice in the wake of her tragic death. Mia's funeral service was a painful reminder of the loss, but it also served as a symbol of the love and respect Mia earned during her short life. The community gathered in solidarity, knowing that Mia's spirit would live on in the hearts of those who loved her. Mia's story is one that raises difficult questions. Why did things escalate so quickly during the Facebook Live confrontation? What motivated Damien to take such drastic action? This case highlights the importance of addressing conflict in healthy ways and the devastating consequences that can arise from unchecked violence. It also underscores the role of the community in ensuring justice is served. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments below.